This is our system. Here, our system is idle. Dili siya busy. Wala siya giserve. And then, arrive si entity 1. Since the system is not busy, entity 1 will be served immediately. Now, abot si entity 2. And of course, entity 2 has to wait nga mahuman og serve si entity 1. Using the time average in queue, kukunin natin pila man ni ka minuto naghulat si entity 2 sa linya. So, yan ang purpose nito. And of course, what if naana po yung sulod sa linya? Si entity 3 and then followed by entity 4. So, they are all waiting for entity 1 to finish. Using the time average number in queue, makukuha natin kung ano yung total of waiting time ng mga entity na maghintay dyan sa queue. And of course, to get the total time average number in queue, kailangan natin yan sila isa-isahin. Okay? By multiplying the number of customer or number of entity nga naghulat sa linya times the period of time nga naghulat ang customer sa linya. So, for example, si entity 2 naghulat siya dira from 6 to 7 minutes. So, malalaman natin dito that the period of time that entity 2 is waiting is 1 minute. Kasi, isa ka minuto man sila. 6 to 7, diba? So, 1 minute ang period of time ni entity 2. To get the waiting time of this single entity, which is ang entity 2, all you have to do is, yun na nga sabi kanina, get or multiply the number of entity. Ilan ang number of entity natin dito? 1, kasi entity 2. So, 1 times the period of time. Ano ba yung period of time? 1 minute. Right? So, pwede nyo siyang automatically ilagay ang 1 minute or use the standard one, 7 minus 6. Equals, of course, calculate niyan siya. The answer is 1. Ibig sabihin ng 1 na yan is that there is one entity, which is entity 2, waiting in the queue for the period between 6 to 7 minutes. Or di kaya, for the period of 1 minute. So, ang answer dito, ang pagsulat niyan is entity minutes. Di na siya kasya. The answer should be written like this. 1 entity minutes. Ganyan. Okay, so yan ang first step. And then, gagawin nyo ang calculation na to sa lahat ng mga entity na naghihintay sa queue. Okay? Now, etong period of time na to, tinatawag din natin to siyang relevant event. Etong relevant event, guys, etong period of time na to, these are events during the simulation run that changes the state of simulation. So, ano ba yung mga events na nag-change ng state of the simulation? It can be the arrival of an entity and then naghintay siya sa queue. Second relevant event is that end service of an entity, kasi yung end service of an entity will lead to the start service of a waiting entity in the queue. So, those are examples of relevant events. So, kindly take note na lang. Okay, so, I think wala na ako na-miss na dapat tandaan ninyo. Of course. We have to note that a change of numbers ng mga customers waiting in line triggers the beginning of a new period of calculation. So, let's say, nahumanan mo na siya calculate tanan. And then, isulod si entity 5. So, another calculation na naman. Yan. Hanggang sa matapos ang lahat ng mga entities sa pag-compute. And then, after getting all the answers here, all you have to do is sum it all up divided by the simulation time, which is here sa problem natin is 20. And then the result will give you the time average number in Q.